y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today and do my 2017 drugstore favorites, just drugstore. These compete with all my products, but I wanted you to have a place to come if you are trying to watch your budget. I'm going to jump right into this because I have a lot, but first, y'all, I want to do a giveaway. I'm announcing it this week, and then middle of the next week, I'll announce the winner, and I'm so excited about this one because this is going to be my Holy Grail eyes. And I'm going to give 3 of them away. And what it's going to be, now these are mine because I just now ordered all that stuff and it's not here yet. But I wanted to go ahead and get this out. I'm going to give away 3 Modern Renaissance. I almost said Modern Romance. Anastasia, we all know it. Then I'm going to give, with that, my Holy Grail crease brush, the Sigma E47, because everybody should have one. And then my MAC 228. That's what I do my spotlight, my lighter color down here on my eye. So giving all of these away, and then if I can afford it, I'm going to put another couple of things in there, but these for sure. Super excited to be able to give back to y'all because I'm not going to be very wordy because I have a ton to go through today. I am so happy to be bringing in the year with y'all, the new year. Last January, I had no clue I was going to be on YouTube with all these new friends, and I value you more than you know. You just don't even know. You just enrich my life. You bless me. And you are at the top of my favorites list, all of them. To enter this giveaway, all you have to do is to, down below, tell me your favorite eyeshadow palette, and then we'll enter you in the giveaway. And now I'm going to jump right into this. Okay, my favorite find of the year for primer is the Magic Lumi by L'Oreal. I love this. It does not make me feel messy. It adds a nice luminosity under my foundation. I forgot to do any today. I have a full face of drugstore today. But this isn't one of them, but I do like this. I'm bad about primers though, y'all. I really, you know, I don't really have a thing about buying a lot of primers because I forget them. But that is a real nice one. The NYX Jumbo Stick in Milk. You can put it to make your spotlight, you know, to really clean up the eyelid before you put eyeshadow on it. I usually don't use it that way because I'm scared to. I'm scared I'm going to make a mess. My eyes are challenging enough anyway. I put it right here in the corners, and I do have this on today. I have it on pretty much every day. Really every day. And then sometimes I'm bringing around to just right here on the underneath of my eyes. I love this. And then for concealers, my inexpensive concealers I love. Y'all, I have to put my Maybelline cover stick in here. I've used this since it probably came out, like the 80s. Now I'm going to hold it back here because it's dirty, because what I use this for is lipstick. I lighten lipsticks with this. I don't use this under here anymore because I have other things that I have, you know, they've advanced some. So I could still use it under there, though. It'd be good for that. What I use, and I went to CVS yesterday to pick one of these up and didn't get it. Specifically went for the, I'm going to put a picture of it, the Maybelline Magic Lumi highlighting pen. I love it. I don't have it because I'm doing use-ups. I don't let myself repurchase some things that I love. It's just great. It's the same form as like a MAC Prep and Prime stick, where it's got the little, everything's dirty, y'all. You know, you twist it, the product comes out through here. I do touch-ups with it, and it's brilliant. I love it. This is a brand new find, y'all. Within the last couple of months, the ColourPop concealer, $6 on the ColourPop website. I love these for a touch-up. Under here, it's matte without being drying that I've noticed. This rivals my NARS in the Pot for a touch-up. This is great. Okay, for powders, if you've been with me, you already know it's the Coty Airspin. I love this. It's finely milled, but it's a heavy cover. So if you like a heavy cover, you might try this. I find it blurring. I love my Coty Airspin. For under the eyes, the RCMA. This is great. I also love the e.l.f. Under Eye Powder, and I have that somewhere. It's kind of disappeared in my backups. The e.l.f. Under Eye Brightening. It's way inexpensive. This RCMA, y'all, this is giant because if you just use this under your eyes, it will last you forever. I sometimes bring residue into areas I want to highlight through the middle of my face. I love the RCMA, and this was $12. Y'all, these rival my high ends. Those are not charity cases, for sure. I have one foundation in my drugstore because I have some others I like, but not enough to put in a yearly favorites, and that is the Maybelline Dream Cushion. I love this. I have it on today. This is a medium coverage with one application, and I put it on with either an Artist Level dupe. This is the Casey Republic. More than anything, a beauty blender is what I like to put this on. Your favorite sponge. Medium coverage with one application. I usually go over my face twice because I like a good I like to cover it up, y'all. So I love this. It runs out real fast. Any cushion does, though. I will never, I hate to say it because it'll make it happen, but I don't think I'll ever spend much on a cushion. They just run out too fast. I think this is about $15, and I love it. It gives me as pretty of a finish as just about anything I have. Contour, the Wet n Wild. I love this so much, y'all. It is so pigmented. I tap my brush in it. You know what? I didn't put any on this morning because I went to the gym. We're going to do it. I'm going to tap this in here. I'm going to have to blend that out now. It is so pigmented. I need to use the highlight. I'm sure I would love it through the middle of my face without the shine, you know, for a good matte highlight. I would pick this up as soon as I would pick up my Anastasia. The only reason this is doesn't have dents all in it is because I'm doing use-ups and my Anastasia is in line right now. This is great. Next, I picked up a ColourPop. And I have not used this as much, but I love it. And I'm confident enough to put it into my yearly favorites. I love it. It looks dark, but look at that. Perfection. It is so beautiful. Okay, I want to put a little of this on too. It just warms your face up. Oh, I love it. The ColourPop bronzer, this one is beautiful. It's the first one I've tried. I'm putting it at my desk. I love it. Then the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. Again, nice. Y'all, I think half my joy in this is the smell of it. It smells like summer. Same. A little bit more milky than the ColourPop. Beautiful. You'd have both of these for less than you could have an expensive one. These are so nice. Blushes. My goal this year is to try more drugstore blushes because I find one and I stick with it. The L'Oreal, y'all, I have about 7 of these over there and I've given some away. That's done that in about 3 videos. Spiced Plum. There's just L'Oreal's. There's no reason to have any expensive blushes. I do, and I love some of them. The L'Oreal's are just great. I've worn them for years. The Milani's. I consider these a blush topper, and let me tell you why. They are pigmented enough to just be a blush, but there's so much highlight in these. When I put them right here, they do make my pores stand out. So I use these as a topper at this point, or I keep it back here. If you keep your blush back here where you're supposed to, you will not have a problem with that. I take my blush into the middle of my face like you're not supposed to. So I do sometimes notice my pores standing out with these, but they're beautiful. I have it on today. Any sheen you see on my face right here is my Milani blushes. This is Bella Bellini and Luminosa. And I love these. They're beautiful. Mascaras. I have 2 inexpensive that are my absolute top. The Essence with the purple lid. 1 coat gets me halfway there. 2 coats, I'm good with this. I like to top my mascara. One of my favorite toppers for this is the Sephora Lashcraft. This is at Sephora for $14, and I love this. This is as nice as anything high-end that I have tried. Huge eyelashes with this. Again, I like to mix my mascaras. I buy this for about $5 something on Ulta and get 1 half off. Okay, I have 3 eyeshadow palettes. The Yes Please is dirty, and this is dirty too. And I have it on today, and I love it. It rivals everything high-end I have. This is beautiful and easy, and I want to say no fallout, minimal fallout. Also love the Makeup Revolution Iconic Pro. This is a dupe for one of the Loracs, and this is easier to use. It has less fallout. Goes on real nice. Now, I do recommend using a good primer with these because they tend to wear off through the day. These are lovely. Look at those. I mean, how many transition shades can be in one palette? That's great. I ought to get this out every day just for those good mid-range tones. This is beautiful. Then the Slay by Makeup Revolution. And this one has those pretty red tones, the brown. It's got a great transition shade down here. This is so nice, y'all. I love that one too. Same deal though. With the Makeup Revolutions, I recommend a primer. I use my Smashbox primer is my favorite because it grabs pigment. I haven't really found a primer that just blows me away from the drugstore that I can recommend. Okay, lip products. Lip liners, the Rimmel lip liner. I'm going to branch out this year and try some more drugstore liners. Any Rimmel liner. And I like the pencils. The old-fashioned, you gotta sharpen them. I don't like the roll-ups as much. That's just a personal preference. I like that they're a little bit stiffer, so when I put them on, they get in my lipstick a little bit, so it don't look so dead with my neutrals, but not so much that they totally change the color of my lipstick, if that makes sense. I love my Rimmel liners. I can't get enough of them. I love them. The baby lips in Toasted Taupe. Heard about this on Lisa D1 a long time ago. I've got about 10 of them. It's just a beautiful peachy color. Hold on. Oh, I always like to be light, and this keeps me light. This is beautiful. The L'Oreal Infallible 8-Hour in Petal. Look at that. That is so pretty. If you like the Marc Jacobs Moon Glow, Sugar, this is the same type of look that you'll get with this. Just as a real nice, soft, silvery shimmer. It's beautiful. I love that. Then my top lipstick this year from the drugstore is Purely Nude. It's what I had on before I just put on the baby lips. That's it. It's a very nude, of course. That's what you're going to find here. If you're looking for a nude, it's so nice. That's what I started the video with. You know, it just wears real nice on your lips. I love the color of it. My favorite formulations this year, the Maybelline. I just discovered the Maybelline. I love a L'Oreal, and I love the Milani's. Are too new to me to put in my yearly favorites, but I'm enjoying those. So those are my top lipsticks, but the Purely Nude, this is my top. Then this is supposedly a dupe for Nude Vanille, Tom Ford Nude Vanille. This is very nice. Again, a peachy nude, but MAC Hue and this Sexy Mother Pucker in Nude Edition are both dupes for Tom Ford Nude Vanille, I believe. Next lip product, the Ulta Lip Oils. I love these. I've already been through one, and I've only discovered these about a month and a half or 2 months ago. Juice infused, smells faintly like the juice it represents. Cool, smooth. I keep it in my nightstand. I keep one on my desk. I keep one in my purse. I mostly use this at night right before I go to bed. It's kind of addictive. I love them. Going back to eyes, liners. My Rimmel liner in black. It's like $2, and I really don't need anything else. If I just had a black Rimmel liner, except for my waterline. I don't use this on my waterline. For my upper lash line, I love this. I need to find a lighter one and try it on my lower. For my lower, down here, I always have on the Prestige in black brown. I love this. This is not a find from 2017. This is a find from about 1997. I've used this for years, and I love it because it's just hard enough. I've got good control down here. I want to put some on. Can work up into my eyeshadow and then blend it out with one of my favorites I'm about to talk to you about, a Real Techniques brow brush. And I love this. Okay, brushes. I'm going to go over these real fast. This has got to be first. I've got about 5 of these. It comes in a kit. I'm going to link the kit. It's the contour brush. And I use it for my contour. And I could use it under my eyes, but I have another favorite for that. I use this for less pigmented blushes that I really want to dig into. I love this. Bronzers, I love it. Then the Real Techniques blush brush. I love this. It applies my blush great. I reach for it daily. My e.l.f. Total Face. I use this to set my skincare. First thing in the morning. It gets used daily. When I remember to set my skincare, this is what I use. It's softer than I usually like, so I don't use it for my powder, but it's perfect for going over that skincare so it doesn't drag it off your face. The Morphe B3. This is just a great buffing brush. I pick it up almost, I love it. Because it's kind of stiff. So it blends out that blush great. I wish I'd done this like 10 minutes ago. Just makes you feel finished. I love this. Okay, then I have a whole kit. I don't have them all here. Casey Republic. These are a dupe from my Artist Oval. And I pick these up interchangeably with my Artist Oval. I could care less which one I pick up. And it's got tons. There's like 5 little brushes in it. I get it for varying prices. Sometimes 12, sometimes 7. These are great. I'm going to link these. They're on Amazon. 2 of my very favorites. The M438. The M438. This is for under my eyes daily. Oh, y'all, I just love it. And then if this over here is not blended out great, which happens to me a lot, you know, kind of blend my eyeshadow up on the corners. I seriously have about 3 or 4 of these. I love them. And then this one is a Morphe M504. And let me tell you what I use this for. Look how fat that is. And if you're new here, I like a skinny crease brush. Very last step, I dip this in the residue of whatever under eye powder I have. This is the Laura Mercier. RCMA is out a lot of times, and I just dip it in the residue of this, then still tap it off, and then I start up at my eyebrow, and I work down, and I blend that eyeshadow. And I have not found anything more effective because I'm blending challenged, y'all. A ton of my videos, when I watched them back, I was like, I'd re-record that just to blend my eyeshadow out if I had the energy. Morphe M504. This is a great brush. Then from Real Techniques for eye brushes, the purple kit with the brow brush. Y'all, I love this brush. For under here, blending out that prestige liner and up into my eyeshadow, it's nice and stiff. You could apply eyeliner with it. I depend on it daily. And I think that's all I have for you. If I think of any others, I will add a little section down there that says left these off. And I'll list anything I think of later that I didn't put in here. So anyway, those are my 2017 absolute top favorite inexpensive products. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day.